today's topic, human health and disease. Then we are taking the health. What is mean by the health means the person who is not diseased. That condition is called as a healthy condition. So it is a simple way we are explaining generally. So what is mean by the health means the person who are not infected or not having that disease, the condition is called as a health. But the simple definition is not acceptable in all the conditions, all the states of the human life we are taking means. So that only WHO is explained the health means the health is nothing but as a physically, socially, physiologically, mentally, well-being condition is called health. That means health is nothing but as a physically, socially, physiologically and mentally. The person who are physically fitted, socially fitted, physiologically fitted and mentally also they become the well-being, that state is called as a healthy condition. So like this, so it is the definition of the WHO we are taking. So WHO, so definition. So in that we are taking to the health. So in this health, so what we are discussing in this topic means the health of the humans, sometimes they are defected. These conditions are altered or changes in the human life because of certain factors here. So that means abnormality of health is called as a disease. Is called as a disease. That means there is no normal function of body is called as a human body is called as a disease. Human body. So whether it is not properly functioning, normal functions are not there, so that condition is called as a disease. Generally, diseases, how the diseases are occurs in the human body or the human life means we are techniques. There are the certain factors they are responsible for the disease causing. Generally, they are called as a pathogens. These are called as a pathogens. So, what is mean by the pathogen? The disease causing molecules or the disease causing factors. Disease causing factors are called the pathogens. These are called as the pathogens. So the pathogens may be virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoans, mycoplasma, etc. Even though helminth, so these are all comes under the pathogens only. So these are the different types of the cause to agent. Disease cause to agents are there. That the virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoan, mycoplasma and the helminth as parasites. They comes under the pathogens only. Here most of the disease causing organisms we are taking means that the parasitic in the nature. Parasitic in nature we are taking. Parasitic nature. That means they are depends on the other organism to survive we are taking it. So that condition is called as a parasitism. So in this parasitic nature, the pathogens are, because of this parasitic nature, the pathogens are differentiated based on their properties. We are differentiate the parasites. So the different categories. What are those means? Types of parasites we are taking means. First one is the exoparasites. Exoparasites, endoparasites, histoparasites, histoparasites. Fourth one, heteroparasites. Fifth one, so obligate parasite, facultative parasites. The next one is the cytozoic parasites, enterozoic parasites, hyperparasites, monozoic parasites, and the dizenic parasites. Okay. So these are the different types of the parasites are involved. They are causing the diseases we are taking. So what are these different types means? Exoparasites. That means the parasites which are in the outside of body, host body. So those are comes under the exoparasite. Example we are taking leeches, lice, flies. All these are comes under the exoparasites. Endoparasites, those who are in the inside of the body, the host inside of, they are enters into the inside of the body. They are called as the endoparasites. Histoparasites. So these are enters into the tissues. The tissues of the host. The host tissue. They are enters into the host tissue. That means the intracellular spaces of the host tissue. So they are enters. These are called as histozoic parasites. Heteroparasites. So hetero means they may be surviving to the different parasite, the different host. They are called as the heteroparasites. Obligate parasites here. Obligate means complete parasites, complete parasitic nature. That means without host, these are not able to survive into these individuals. Facilitative or the facultative parasites means facultatively. That means these are able to survive whether the host is available, whether it is not available, also they can be able to survive. Cytozoic parasites, that means the parasites which are into the within the cells, inside of the cells, they are enters into the cell. They are called as cytozoic parasites. Enterozoic parasites we are taking means those who are enters into the intestinal parasites we are taking. Hyperparasites, parasites on parasite. So these parasites are already parasites on the other parasite here. The type of the parasites called as hyperparasites here. Monogenic parasites. Suppose the disease causing pathogen is complete life cycle in one host. These are called as monogenic parasites. Dizenic parasites means it completes the life cycle in two parasitic condition. So like this, the parasites based on their distribution, their function. So the parasites are differentiated into these categories here. So this is regarding to the parasites here. Parasite is nothing but as the disease causing agent, or the disease causing organism is generally called as a parasite here. So okay, how these parasites are surviving on the host body, on the surface of the host body or inside the host body, and how they are maintained, or how they are changes adapted for those type of the life cycles means. So parasitic adaptations are there. Parasitic adaptations are presented here. So a certain type of the parasitic adaptations are there. For example, those who are into the outer exoparasites. Exoparasites we are taking. These are having the mostly the exoparasites are, in the case of the humans we are taking, they are blood sucking. For example, you can take into the parasitic forms. Leeches you can take exoparasites. Mites you can take exoparasites only. So there the mouth parts are modified here. Mouth parts are modified. So this is the adaptation for these parasitic forms we are taking. Suppose the endoparasites we are taking endoparasites. These endoparasites, either we are taking the histoparasites, histozoic parasites we are taking, sir. These are able to secrete histolysine. These are able to secrete these enzymes as a histolysine. They are secreting here. And not only that, and these endoparasites, most probably those who are into the inside of the intestine, that is the enteroparasites we are taking. Enteroparasite we are taking. Here mostly suckers are present. The teeth are presented into these parasites. For example, Tinea solium. Okay, we are taking the Tinea solium and Ascaris. So like these are having the sucker to attach the walls of the intestinal structures here. So these are into the entero. So like these, and some of the parasites we are taking external body covered by specific protected structures. So in these parasites, the body of the parasite is protected by the specific protected structures are there. Protected layers are presented to escape from the host their enzymatic activity, whether they are into the endoparasites we are taking, or the different chemical activity to getting the resistance from the chemical reactions they are covering by the external protecting layers are there. So like these, some adaptations are showing the parasites to performing into the parasitism and to complete into their life cycle we are taking. So overall we are taking these are the parasites, different types of the parasites. They are causing the diseases in the humans and the animals we are taking. In the two diseases we are taking means, so how the diseases are, so diseases we are taking means how we are differentiate the diseases. How many types of the diseases are presented? Majorly the diseases are into the two forms. Congenitals and the acquired diseases. So that means the diseases which are getting by birth congenitally. So they are comes under the congenital diseases. So example we are taking means the genetic disorders we are taking. Example, genetic disorders. So the genetic disorders we are taking, sir. These are comes under the congenital diseases we are taking. Genetic disorders, all the genetic disorders are comes under the congenital. And acquired diseases we are taking. Acquired means after the birth, these are we are getting. These diseases are we are getting. So they are the communicable and non-communicable. So communicable diseases and the non-communicable diseases here. So communicable diseases are generally these are called as infectious diseases. These are the non-infectious diseases here. So communicable diseases means infectious diseases. They are infecting one person to the another person. We are taking. Non-communicable diseases we are taking, sir. They are not infected from the one person to the another person. So based on that, these are based on the transmission, the diseases, the acquired diseases. Also again into the two types we are taking. So in these, either we are taking into the communicable diseases. Again with the two types. Contagious and non-contagious diseases. What is mean by the contagious diseases and the non-contagious diseases means here the diseases are spreading person to person. So by the direct contact, here the diseases are spreading from one person to the another person through the direct contact only. So this type of the diseases called as a contagious diseases. Here also the diseases are spreading, but person to person through agent. So these are spreading through the agents. Positive agents are the agent vectors. Through the vectors, one person to other person, these are spreading. These diseases are spreading one person to other person through the agent here. Vectors, agents. So these are spreading here. So based on that, contactious and the non-contactious diseases are there. For example, we are taking to the person to person. A common cold. Suppose we are taking the common cold is spreading the one person to the other person by the direct contact. Okay. Suppose we are taking the non-contactious, we are taking the person to other person. For example, the malaria, typhoids. So these we are taking means these are mostly the typhoid, mostly the malaria we are taking means or the area we are taking means person to the other person is spreading through the agent here or the vectors. So this type of diseases are called as non-contagious diseases. And the non-communicable diseases we are taking. So these are generally not spreading from the one person to the other person. They are the mental retardedness, nutritional deficiency, cancer. So these are all comes under the non-communicable diseases generally. So suppose one person is getting the mental retardedness, it is not spreading into the other person. So nutritional deficiencies are occurs, they won't be spreading into the other persons. Like there is cancers, cellular deformations. The cellular deformations occurs, That case also, these are not spreading from the one person to the other. So like these diseases are called the non-communicable diseases. So based on the transmission, the diseases are, these are the different varieties of the diseases are there in the human body. They are spreading into the human body. Next, we are going to diseases, disease causing agents. Based on the causative organism, the diseases are again differentiated into the viral diseases, bacterial diseases, fungal diseases, protozoan diseases, helminthus diseases, etc. These are the different forms of the diseases based on the causative agents we are taking. So one by one we can discuss now. So first one is the viral diseases we are taking. So viral diseases, the causative agent is virus. Either the viruses are RNA viruses or the DNA virus, whatever it may be, the viruses, they causing the disease in the human. Those type of the diseases are called as viral diseases here. For example, we are taking the polio. Poliomyelitis or infantile paralysis. Infantile paralysis or the poliomyelitis. So it is causing, the causative agents we are taking, each viral disease is causing by the specific viral molecules here. Poliomyelitis, for example, poliomyelitis is causing with the polio virus here. Yeah, that means polio virus here. So what are the symptoms generally in the polio virus, the polio disease, poliomyelitis means? Here the polio virus, when it is infected, the persons are, the children are infected with the polio virus. It takes the time, the 3 to 4 days of incubation. That means after the infection, 3 to 4 days of the incubation, what it is happening is poliomyelitis is enters through the bloodstream. It enters into the nervous system. Okay, so through the bloodstream it enters into the neurons. It reaches into the nervous system. So and when it is reaches into the nervous system, it degrades into the neurons here. So neurons are degraded here. So neurons are degraded. So because of the destruction or the degradation of the neurons, it leads into the paralysis here. Paralysis is occurs into the, that is the permanent, the nerves which are supplying to the those parts. So most probably the limbs we are taking means legs and the hands we are getting the polio. So those parts are not properly getting into the neural control. So automatically what it is happened, the paralysis is occurs. This is the way the poliomyelitis is infecting into the infants. So that the infant means the children. So that only it is called as a infantile paralysis here. Okay. So like that is a common code. So common code we are taking means retrovirus. It causes into the retrovirus. A different forms of the retroviruses are there. Common cold is not only causing the single strain of the retrovirus. So many varieties of the retrovirus are having. So many strains of the retrovirus are presented here. Approximately, so more than the 200 varieties of the retrovirus are presented. So those are causing into the generally into the common. The symptoms of the common cold we are taking, sir. Headache will be there, body pains will be there, so and the nasal discharge is presented, and running nose is forming, and sometimes in the case of the common cold, mild fever, that means the rising of the body temperatures also occurs here. So like this, polio, common cold, whether we are taking the influenza, measles, mumps, and the chicken pox, dengue, all these are comes under the viral diseases only. So for example, we are taking into the list of the viral diseases. So those who are causing into the humans, we are taking, sir. So these are here the viral diseases and the disease causing agents we are taking, sir. Influenza. The influenza is caused by the influenza virus. Here also influenza forming the influenza virus only. Next, measles. The measles are caused by the rubella virus. Suppose the mumps we are taking, it is rubella virus. It is causing by the rubella virus. Chicken pox is causing by the varicella zoster, and the poliomyelitis is causing by the polio virus. Chikungunya is causing by the chikungunya virus only. AIDS by the HIV, rabies by the rabies virus, dengue fever by the flavivirus, mumps by the rubella virus, swine flu is by the H1N1 we are taking genital birth, human papilloma virus. Like this, different diseases, viral diseases are occurs in the human, and their cause agents are presented. The same way we are taking with the diseases also. The bacterial diseases also we are taking, sir. So for example, the bacterial diseases. So bacterial diseases we are taking, sir. Pneumonia, TB. So for example, pneumonia. Here it is Streptococcus pneumoniae is causative agent here. Here any one of the disease, viral, bacterial, whatever it may be, generally these are the steps we are discussing. They are the causative agent, incubation, mode of infection, disease, symptoms, treatment. So these are the generally it is called as a prophylaxis. Okay, these are the steps commonly we are discussing the each and the every type of the diseases here. For example, pneumonia, we have Streptococcus pneumonia is causative agent here, and generally when the pneumonia, the mode of transmission we are taking, sir, through the droplets infection here. So it is a droplet infection. So through the aerosols or the air drops, it is infected from the one person to the another person. Droplet infection here. And in this pneumonia, after causing the pneumonia, so here it is not showing any symptoms into the body. That is called as a incubation period we are taking, sir. So 10 to 15 days of the duration. So there is no symptomatic symptoms are appears into the body. After the symptoms we are taking, sir, the pneumonia patients we are taking means body pains are there. Body pains initially, fever, headache, and changing of color, changes in lips, nails, so etc. These are the common symptoms of pneumonia patients. They are always feeling the difficulty into the breathing process here. Okay, because of this bacterial infection, this bacteria Streptococcus pneumonia is destructing into the respiratory tracts here. Respiratory tract in the alveoli is filling by the mucus. So because of that, they are not able to exchange the gases into the properly. So like this, each bacterial disease is causing with a certain type of the pathogens, and they are having all these steps. We are taking the different types of the pathogens of bacteria. So bacterial diseases we are taking, the disease and the disease causing agent we are taking is, first one is the cholera. So cholera is caused by the Vibrio cholerae. The bacteria is called as Vibrio cholerae. And the diphtheria, Corynebacterium diphtheriae. Corynebacterium diphtheriae. So it is causing by the Corynebacterium diphtheriae. Whooping cough we are taking, Bordetella pectis is causing the whooping cough. Tetanus, Clostridium tetani is causing TB. Tuberculosis we are taking, Mycobacterium tuberculosum is causing. Plague we are taking, Yersinia pestis is causing. And the syphilis we are taking, Treponema palladium is causing. So gonorrhea we are taking, Neisseria gonorrhoeae is causing. So like this, a different disease, bacterial diseases are caused by the different varieties of the bacteria. So we are taking means. So like this, viral and the bacterial diseases are causing the human body. Next, we are taking the protozoan, fungal, and helminths. In that, the most important ones diseases we are taking. One by one we can be discussed. First of all, we are taking means typhoid. The cause agent is Salmonella typhi. So Salmonella typhi, cause agent is a Salmonella typhi. It is also one of the cause agent. This is cause agent. In this Salmonella typhi, it leads into the typhoid here. So how the typhoid is spreading means unhygienic conditions. That means contaminated water and food materials through the contaminated water and the food material. So how the contaminated water and the food material means generally in this Salmonella typhi we are taking means. So in the rainy season, through this contaminated water and the food, contaminated water and the food is most probably contaminated in the rainy season. So that only we are mostly observing into the typhoid fevers into the seasonal changes only at the time of the seasonal change. So the starting of the rainy season only we are find out into the typhus. The typhoid fevers we are found in here. Generally, what are the symptoms of the typhoid fever means? So typhoid means the body high temperatures we are taking, sir. Temperatures are rising to the 104 degrees centigrades. The more than the 104 degree Fahrenheit, not centigrade, Fahrenheit, they are rising here. So body temperatures are rising, and splenomegaly is occurs. Splenomegaly is occurs. Anorexia, headache, body pains, is occurs, and some of the individuals rosette spots on body. So these are the common symptoms of the typhoid fever we are taking. That means body temperatures are rising. It means fever is occurs. A sudden fever is occurs along with the chillness we are taking. Splenomegaly is occurs. That means the spleen is going to enlarge here because of the infection. Anorexia, there is no proper, so hungriness is presented here. Headache is there, body pains are there, and most important one is the rose color spots are appears on the body surface. Mostly these spots are appears on the chest region, neck region. So a certain portions of the body is appears into these rose color spots are appears here. So these are the symptoms of the typhoid fever we are taking. And how can we prevent into the typhoid fever means the prevention measures we are taking, sir. Personal and the social hygienic conditions. Personal and the social hygienic to maintain the personal and the social hygienic condition, and the non-contaminated or the non-contaminated foods. So you have to take the uncontaminated food or the non-contaminated foods we have, and washing into the hands and keeping into the our body always into the hygienic. So these precautions we are following means most probably the typhoid is not spreading. So already we know that the typhoid is spreading by the water contamination, the food contamination. So that means the typhoid containing the patients, whether they are excreted, their urinations or the fecal matter into the open areas, they may lead into the contamination of the food and the water. So we have to maintain the personal and as well as the social hygienic conditions. These are the prevention measures of the typhoid fever we are taking.